Hi, ladies. This is Paula Ram, and I am super excited to be here tonight. I really am because I cannot wait to teach you this brand new method of growing your business, a way you can get sales and team members without leaving home or using social media like Facebook. So, this is brand new, it's exciting, and better yet, it actually works. We've tested this and have gotten great results so far, so I just could not wait to share it with you guys. Okay, so um, this is an email party, and you are probably thinking, an email party? What is that, and why would I want to do it? People hear email and they automatically cringe or think that doesn't work anymore. But let me explain more about this because this is why I am so excited about this, okay? How it started was one of my biggest loyal customers contacted me asking if we could do a party all through email. And I had never done a party all through email, but I was thinking, oh my goodness, if one of my best loyal customers wants to do an email party, you better believe I'm going to figure out how to do an email party. Because not only was she not on social media, but a lot of her friends and family were not on social media as well. So this like proved or showed that there is a sizable market of people out there, potential customers who are not on Facebook and have previously been excluded from being able to be hostesses or participate in any online parties because they were not on social media. But these same people may have tons of friends and family who would absolutely love the Little Rose products. And when I did a poll in the Launchpad Facebook group, I found that many of you, if not most or all of you, have team members and customers who are not on Facebook or social media. So, this is a huge untapped market. And to reach this market is just incredible. And I'm super excited about it. Um, so, it's also um, it's no pressure. It's a no pressure system. It's like less pressure than a Facebook party because people have to opt in. You just invite them once and they opt in. They can just totally ignore your email invitation if they want. They don't have to like go through the embarrassment of telling you no if they don't want to attend. They just opt in if they want to attend. And then they're getting emails and they can choose to ignore them or participate. There's really no pressure. So this is great for the guests and it's great for the hostess because she knows those that she invites are not going to be put under any pressure and she's not going to have to pressure them. Okay? So this is a great way to introduce a lot of people to you, to Lila Rose and our amazing products um, with no pressure whatsoever. Okay, so this is also a great way to reach out to your show customers and turn your show customers into online customers for those repeat orders so that that work you did with the show pays off for years to come with repeat orders. Okay, so another thing is that there are a lot of people who are starting to get fed up with Facebook because Facebook is just really not set up to favor direct sellers. They don't really care for us all that much, or any businesses really on Facebook unless you pay them a lot of money, right? So they deliberately will not show most of your business posts, and they're continually changing its algorithm, so you have to keep taking training after training to find out what you can post or cannot post now, right? And then worse, lately it's been putting a lot of direct sellers in Facebook jail, um, mostly for no good reason. People speculate it's because people who are doing Facebook parties are using the same scripts and the same photos that everybody else in their company is using, and Facebook is seeing that as spammy. So, with no warning and no explanation, they'll put you in Facebook jail, so you cannot comment for a couple days or a couple weeks. Okay, so the great thing about email is that they are not going to put you in jail, even if we all use the same script and the same photos. So that reminds me of the email I got from Step Into Success with Belinda Ellsworth and Lindsay. I got a week or so ago, and she was addressing this problem, and she said, quote, okay, trust me, if I could offer you a party script that worked on Facebook, I would. It would be a great day for us both. You would be making money with your uber successful virtual parties, and I would be able to retire early. But sadly, that's not the case. Facebook is not set up for direct sellers in mind. Okay, so her solution is, of course, to go live in your Facebook parties. Be original, your own original script, your own original photos and graphics, and to go live so that it is you and not just a canned Facebook party. So go ahead and take her advice and do that absolutely if you are doing Facebook parties. And if Facebook parties are working for you, keep doing them. That's just the main business truth right there. Whatever is working, keep doing it, right? If it's not working, you might want to think for another solution, right? And another thing is you just may want to diversify and try different methods. Just add to what you're already doing that's working. So if you're doing Facebook parties and it's working, but you may want to add the email treasure hunt to it, just to expand into a different market or get additional sales. So it never hurts to diversify and try different things. Okay. All right. So this is also very easy for the hostess. How many of you have been asked to be a hostess for another direct sales company, and you kind of cringe a little bit inside because you really don't want to do it, but you feel a little bit of pressure to do it. You don't want to say no, or maybe they've done a party for you, so you kind of feel obligated to do a party back for them, but you don't really want to invite your friends and bug your friends if they're going to go or not. So this eliminates all of that pressure, right? It's so easy for the hostess, right? She only has to send 2 invitation emails, which she is mostly copying, pasting from what you are sending her. So she doesn't even really have to even think that up. And then you as a stylist take it from there and you do all the selling for her. Okay, and then she doesn't even have to follow up with those customers later and bug them. Hey, have you placed your order yet? You're going to place your order yet? She doesn't have to do that. All that pressure is off of your hostess. All she has to do is just introduce them to the party. You are introducing them to an amazing product, and then it is up to them whether to buy or not. If they love the product, they're going to buy. If they're not interested, they're not. And you don't want people to buy who are not interested anyway, who just buy out of obligation. So this is just the best of all worlds. Okay, so it's not only is this easy for your hostess, but it's easy for you and your team. All you have to do is copy and paste the email scripts I've provided for you, and just add your own personalization with the dates and whatnot, and voila, you're done. I mean, it is so easy. Anyone can do this. It is duplicatable, so everybody in your team can do this. So this is a great way to increase your PV and your GV and really help your team members become successful, which is the really rewarding part of being direct sales, is helping your team members become successful. So there's a lot more benefits I probably haven't talked about, but I just wanted you to start seeing the big picture and why this is such an awesome thing. A no pressure, easy, simple, duplicatable thing that anybody can do. And it works, okay? All right, so I can just hear you guys right now. I've heard this before, right? I hear you exclaiming, right? But I hate email. I get way too much email, right? So we've solved this problem, okay, because guests are opting in. They've raised their hand and said, first of all, they want these emails, okay? So it's not unsolicited spam, and it's only 5 days of emails plus the winner announcement. So it's only 1 email each day for 6 days. And again, only those who opt in are receiving them. You're not sending these to your entire list. Okay, so that just blows that objection out of the water, right? Okay, But I can also hear you say, but people never open my emails. I never even open my own email, right? Okay, so, all right, I see. Okay, so each daily, so we consider this as well, right? How do we get people to open their emails? Because if you send out just a basic newsletter, you're going to have what, maybe 20% or something of people open it, right? So how do you fix that problem? Okay, so we came up with the idea of having each daily email contain a clue. So the guests will have to go find and answer that clue and reply back to your email with the answer, which would give them an entry into the giveaway. Okay, and then to kick it up a notch so that they just don't do a few, but they do all 5 days, because all 5 days are very important for them to bring them to the buying decision. If they did all 5 days, they get a small prize. And I did the drawstring microfiber bags from Lila Rose because they're just $1 each, and they fit in a regular 5x7 thank you card envelope that you can send with regular first class mail. So that makes it affordable for you to do. Okay. So by doing this, not only is it like really fun for people love to find clues. They love stuff like this. Really, they do. So not only do they open your email, okay, but now they're actually looking for them. And I had people like saying, hey, have you sent the daily email yet? Right? If I got like behind for some reason, it wasn't exactly the same time, they're like, hey, have you sent that email yet? Right? Or sometimes it did go to their spam and I'd have to resend something. But it just showed me that people were paying attention and they were looking out for them. They wanted to do them. They wanted to do the clue. They wanted to win the prize. So even if it's just like this little prize, like a little drawstring bag, people love to win prizes. Okay, so they're willing to do what it takes, even opening emails, if it means they're going to win something. Okay, so, before I convince you, okay, so I am going to, the best part of this, okay, is that it works, okay? So let me tell you some of the results, because you're probably wondering if this does really work, okay? All right, so when I first tried this with this loyal customer, okay, she was just a customer, but she loved the Flexi Clip, right? She'd been buying from me for years. Okay, so she, and this first one, and in the course I call her Flexiana, all right? So she just had 7 guests. So if you're working with a hostess, they can at least get 7 people. You don't need to have like, the Facebook training is usually like invite at least 50 guests, right? You don't need to invite that many. If you just have a few that would love the Flexi and who follow the hostess's advice and trust the recommendation, you don't need a lot. Okay, so she just had 7 guests. The email open rate was 100%. Every single guest opened every single email. Now, I'm telling you, have you ever gotten a 100% open rate on any other email you've sent to a group ever? Probably not. Okay, so that was exciting. So that's 6 new people that got on my email list that were not there before, and 6 new customers, and the total retail value of that party was almost $600. So almost $600 from one hostess and 7 guests. So I thought that was amazing. I was really thrilled with that. So for the next treasure hunt, my next experiment to see if this would work, I kicked it up a notch with using an influencer. Okay, an influencer I've worked with for 4 years, all right? So it was just like, hey, you want to try this experiment with me, okay? So she was on board. So basically, we used the same scripts, the copy and paste scripts for the influencer that we did just for a regular party hostess, okay? But she kicked it up a notch by putting it in a blog post, and of course she was sending it out to her whole subscriber list, which was huge. Okay, so she got 187 people to opt in to the party, as opposed to 7. Okay, so 187. The email open rate for this was 75%. So not as good as using a hostess. A personal hostess, we found, has better results, all things being equal, right, proportionally. So her email open rate was 75%, which is still pretty amazing. Still pretty amazing at 75% open rate for people who don't know you. Okay, so we got 118 new people on our email list that were not there before. So now we can continue that relationship with them. So even if they don't buy now during the email treasure hunt party, there's a good chance that they'll buy later after they hear about it several times. Okay, so we got 47 new registered customers from that. So now 47 people are going to be receiving Little Rose's emails. Okay, and we got 2 people who want to host their own email treasure hunt now. So now it's getting the snowball rolling with finding more hostesses. Okay, so you want to keep that snowball rolling by finding more hostesses. We have 2 people interested in becoming stylists themselves. 1 person has already enrolled. So I have 1 new team member from this email treasure hunt. So that is very exciting. Someone I didn't have to ask to join. She saw this, she participated, and she thought, hey, I can do that. I should sign up as a stylist because I can do that. I can do that from home. I don't have to be on social media. So that's something I can do. So you want to show your potential team members that they can do this too. They can grow a successful business. Okay, so then the total retail for that party was $913.50. So we were super happy about that. That was a great party total. So, and again, that was with an influencer, but you can see it wasn't proportionally the same results as just working with a super enthusiastic hostess. So that's really important right there, working with that super enthusiastic hostess. Okay, so then I was hearing back from people. Okay, so one of the guests of the treasure hunt said this, quote, "You've done such a great job with this treasure hunt. I love how practical each step was in guiding us to the place where we are ready to buy." And then, of course, she bought 3 or 4 items, and then she also wants to host herself. So she's in love with the product now. She really enjoyed the emails. She didn't feel pressured. She just felt like, there were practical steps in learning about a product, okay? And then the hostess of the first party, she said, in the middle of the party, she said, "Thank you so much for the update. I've been really enjoying this, and I think my guests have been too. I have to say, I'm going to be sad when it's all over. Thank you so much for making it happen." So not only do people like it, they're like sad when it's over. Because this is how fun it is and how much people enjoy it. And the stylists we've had try this already. They're already saying that they're getting only good feedback, that people are enjoying this. Okay, so let's see. One is Kathy Tardivi. Okay, she had 11 opt-in. Really only 9 or 10 were active in answering the clues. But this is super important. She said that she had a chance to email back and forth regarding their responses to their questions, and that she got to know them a little bit better on a personal level. This is huge, guys. Like, if just developing that relationship with your customers so they get to know you as a friend is just really important, and they'll trust you, and they're more likely to buy. So just developing that relationship. And again, they may not buy this time, but they may buy later because they feel like they know you. Okay? And one of the clues Kathy used was the benefits of rose water, which I have as an alternative clue for the 5th day, okay? Because I wanted to introduce people to the the consumable products that they can come back and buy again and again. So rose water or sea salt spray would be great for that. So all of them were interested in the benefits of rose water, and 3 of them placed orders, and one of which was for the rose water, which was exciting. So basically, 3 people ordered out of 10 people who came, which is actually a very good percentage right there. Okay, and then several responded. They thought the emails were fun and they were learning a lot. So that's great feedback there. And then Rhonda Freed, she was even on vacation and running this. Okay, so it shows how it's pretty easy. Okay, she got 3 orders and 5 new leads who registered as customers on her website and joined her Facebook VIP group who were not members before. Okay, and she's already working on her first spin-off email treasure hunt with one of the participants who now is a hostess. Okay, so you see how this snowballs and grows. Okay, so Sue Ellen Hale did this. Okay, I think she's in the middle of one right now. She had 29 opt-in, and let's see, has 2 placed an order so far, totaling $129. She says that I wouldn't have had otherwise. Neither of those had ordered online before because they were show customers. And one has requested to host us her own email treasure hunt. Okay, this is so far because it's not done yet. All right, so that's a really important point right there. This is a great way to get your show customers from buying just once at a show to ordering from you again and again online. Okay, 8 of her customers registered on the website that were not previously registered because they're show customers. And all of her feedback was positive. So, right, that's just a few of the testimonials that I'm super excited about. So I know it can work for you guys. And as we learn now, the first one is going to be more of a learning experience, the first one you do. And we're still learning ourselves and adding to the course things we're learning and tips to get better open rates, tips to get more sales. So we're all learning together, but I just encourage you guys to jump in and do it because it's working. Okay? So you're saying, okay, you've convinced me. How do I start? All right. And I am going to say thank you for asking. I'm going to now tell you how to start. Okay, now, again, there is a course on this, which includes all the sample scripts that you just copy and paste to make it as easy for you as possible and just a step-by-step system. We're getting a checklist for you, so you can just follow right along the checklist and get that done. Okay. All right, so first of all, what do you do before the treasure hunt, pre-treasure hunt things? And I'm just going to kind of go through these fairly quickly because, again, it's all in the course. So if you decide to do this, go to the course and get all those scripts and get all the step-by-step things, okay? So let's see. First of all, one of the most important things is finding an enthusiastic hostess. Just like for home parties, just like for Facebook parties, having an enthusiastic hostess is key. That can make or break your party, having an enthusiastic hostess who she knows who would love the FlexiClip. She knows who would be interested in it. She knows who would want to participate and buy, right? So that is key right there, okay? So as you're corresponding with her, right, you're going to explain how it all works. Just show her how simple it is, right, how easy it is. Okay, and then also important is getting it on the calendar. Don't put that off. Just get it scheduled. Get it scheduled right on the calendar so it's set up. Okay, then you'll go set up the Style Up party link in your back office. And if you don't know how to do that, take Deanna's training in the back office. Okay, you'll want to send her the Hostess Coaching Checklist. This is a PDF I have as a downloadable in the course for you to download and just send her that as is. No need to make any changes to that. It's just it's a checklist for her so she knows what to do 5 to 7 days beforehand and what to do the day before the party, what to do during the party. It's all written out for her, which makes it super easy for her. Okay. Now, optionally, you may want to ask her more about her guests, and this might help you know how you can tailor your emails. Like maybe you might want to feature a certain hairstyle or a certain type of product that her audience would be more interested in. So if her audience is all teenagers, you might decide to feature the U-pins or the swerves rather than the FlexiClips, right? So you can just tailor it a little bit, customize it a little bit if you know her audience. Okay, so then you'll send her the 2 invitation scripts, which are done for you, for her to send to her guests to invite them, okay? So these will explain what the treasure hunt is, what they can expect, and why they'd want to join. Okay. Now, there'll be an opt-in link. If you have an email service provider that provides an opt-in link or a way to subscribe, you can do that. Or you can just have them reply back saying, yes, I want to join. That would be simplest. Or having them linked to a Google form you set up for asking for their name, email, and mailing address. So I was first thinking name and email to get most opt-ins as possible. But later on, it might be helpful to have their address if you're sending them those microfiber bags. Okay, so use a Google form, and then there's a spot on Google Forms where it thanks them for submitting their form, and you can add a message there, which I highly recommend, having an automatic thank you. Thanks for opting into the treasure hunt, recapping how the treasure hunt will work, and then very important, instruct them to whitelist your email to keep your first day clue from going to her spam box, okay? So if they do that, then they'll be sure to get your emails, okay? So your hostess really only has a couple things to do for her homework, right? She's got to figure out who to invite, and then in this email, the invitation email, she'll want to write a sentence or two about why she loves Soflexi. That's going to have more influence over her friends, why she loves it, than why some random direct salesperson loves the product, right? So if she gives her testimonial, but just real quick, that's very effective. It's very powerful. And even better if she includes a photo of the Flexi in her own hair. That just increases it. But if she's not comfortable doing that, she doesn't have to do that. That's optional. Okay? All right. So then there's a 1 day left email she'll send, which is very similar to the first email, but just reminding them there's 1 day left last day to opt into the treasure hunt. If you're already opted in, don't forget to watch your inbox for tomorrow's first day clue. All right, now it is treasure hunt time, the time everybody's been waiting for and excited about. Okay, so there are 5 days of clues plus a 6-day winner announcement. Okay, so real briefly, let's see. Okay, day 1. Introduction plus a day 1 clue. Okay, so I highly recommend doing a video and putting on YouTube, just telling your story, why you love the Flexi, and then show one or a couple different quick hairstyles you can do with the Flexi clip. That's the most effective because people can see who you are and kind of get to know you and trust you. You know, who is this person sending them these clues every day? Okay, that helps a lot. But don't let that stop you if you don't have that or you're not comfortable doing that yet. Okay, don't let any of the things in the email treasure hunt stop you, really. It can be done with the basic minimum, so don't let anything trip you up or stop you, okay? So if you don't have that, just go to Lila Rose's Vimeo channel and link to one of their videos. And I recommend the 6 Styles, 1 Flexi Clip video because it just shows 6 different styles you can do with the Flexi. So that's a good introduction as well. Okay, so for your first day clue, you have the guests watch the intro video and reply back with an answer to a question, right? And you can be creative, right? What I did was reply back with the hairstyle I demonstrated in the video or the name of the Flexi I had as I was demonstrating that style, okay? And then you can have fun with it too. I had an interruption of this helicopter going by in the middle of my video, and I said, hey, for a bonus video, tell me what the interruption was in the middle of the video, right? So that really gets them, they really do have to watch the video to see what the interruption was, okay? But yeah, have fun with it, get creative with it. If you don't feel like you can be creative, just copy what I have, that's fine too. Okay, so then you'll include like all the details. What's the shopping link where they can shop? Tell them what the Lila Rose monthly special is, or your own special offer if you have one. That's optional as well if you want to offer your own special offer, whatever you're able to afford or do. Okay, and let's see, the 90-day sizing guarantee, that really helps people a lot with assuring them that's okay to go ahead and buy if they're not sure of their size. That's a big holdup with a lot of people, that they know they can exchange it easily. and then let them know the deadline for getting their orders in is. Okay. Now this informational blurb will go in every single email, so I'm not going to repeat this, but that, just that information will go at the bottom of every email. Okay, day two. Day two is sizing. This is one of the biggest hang-ups people have with ordering online. I've asked people later, why did you wait 7 years to buy, right? I found people who heard about it years ago and they finally bought, right? And one was they weren't sure of their size. All right, that's where, again, the 90-day sizing guarantee helps. But also you want to direct them to the sizing video. So this is required. They have to go watch the sizing video and respond back with what their ponytail size is, okay? So again, you can make your own video, or Lila Rose has a great sizing video in your back office. So just direct them there. Okay, so that's super important. Day three, okay? Today you'll want them to visit your website and get them to start shopping, okay? So once somebody has started shopping, right, and they have to reply back with their favorite FlexiClip, okay, this means they've had to go and browse through all of the FlexiClips and actually choose a favorite. All right, so that's the hard part of shopping, is actually choosing your favorite. So they've done the hard part of shopping, so it just makes it an easy next step just to go ahead and buy it, right? So that's really effective. Okay, and then today would be a great day on day three to just give your hostess an update, right? Enthusiastic update. Hey, 2 people have ordered already, and your party's up to this amount, which gets you up to this amount of awards. All right, keep her in the loop about what's going on and how things are going. And if you haven't gotten any orders yet, don't apologize. Just keep up your enthusiasm. That is super key. Again, you never know what's going to come from this party. If they don't order now, they may order later, or just keep that enthusiasm up. Okay, day 4. This is where you're going to show your guests all the gorgeous hairstyles they can easily do themselves, okay? So again, you're going to direct them to your YouTube channel or direct them to the styles page on your website, because Lila Rose has some amazing videos right there on your website, okay? So in the day 4 clue is how to find what their favorite hairstyle is. And again, they're having to think about that, which makes them start thinking about how they would use a FlexiClip in their hair, right? They say French twist, that's their favorite, and before they haven't been able to do it because they didn't want to use 20 bobby pins. Now they can see how they can easily do it. Okay, day 5. Day 5 is when you want to kick it up a notch, all right? So they're getting really close to buying now, all right? So now you really kind of want to encourage them to do so, okay? Remind them of all the awesome benefits of the Lila Rose products, okay, and how they make your guests' lives easier, simplify their lives, okay? And you want to give social proof by posting several testimonials from happy customers. Okay, this is really important. Testimonials are very powerful to post those so they can see, oh, these other people love the product too, so it must really be good, okay, and that really helps sway people to buy, okay? So today, I really want to encourage them to become registered customers. As once people are registered on the Lila Rose website, now they're going to receive Lila Rose's emails about the sales and the Flexi of the month. And these are very powerful for getting online orders for years to come. So especially if these are show customers you have, and they become a registered customer on your site and they start hearing from Lila Rose, this is very powerful for getting them to buy again and again. Okay, so if they have another stylist, make sure they do not switch to you and make another account. Encourage them to for any future orders, stick with their current stylist. Just the golden rule here, all right? They're welcome to order through your party link for now, but for future orders, please stick with your current stylist, okay? And don't make a new account with me, okay? And if they already have a stylist, or they don't want to do that clue, some people just aren't comfortable creating a customer account, and that's fine. So you provide an alternative clue. The alternative clue would be to go find one of the consumable products, and I did rose water since it's in stock, and reply back with what one benefit of rose water is, okay? And that is very powerful because they may, they've been hearing about FlexiClips and everything. They may have had no idea you had consumable items. So this is really great for introducing those consumable items to your customers. Okay, so let them know that the winner is going to be announced tomorrow, so be sure to stay tuned, okay? All right, so then day 6 is when you'll want to number all of those entries you got, tally them all up, find what the total number is, and put it in something like random.org to choose a number to find the winner. Okay, so then you'll want to, send the winner announcement, just thank them for participating. You really appreciate them. Tell them how much fun you had, and you hope they had fun, okay? And then invite them to be a hostess as well, okay? And you might want to consider offering a booking incentive for the hostesses who sign up, and after they complete their treasure hunt, you might send them a little gift, It doesn't have to be expensive. It could be just a bobby pin or something, whatever you can afford, right? So, and that's optional too. Sometimes just inviting them to be a hostess and earning the hostess awards is enough, right? And they've seen how easy it is. So they think, I can do that. Why not, right? Okay. After the treasure hunt, okay, this is when you'll want to redeem your hostess's rewards, okay, and close the style up. So this is where you'll be communicating with your hostess again and getting everything wrapped up, and keep that enthusiasm, all right, and keep that gratitude up too. Be super thankful for your hostess and all, for being a hostess. So that goes a long way, okay? Oh, another thing is you might want to consider sending a last day email, like 1 day left till the party link closes, okay? This can be very powerful, especially if it happens to coincide with a sale that Lila Rose is having, which happened with my second treasure hunt. They announced those 3 clips, retirement clips, for 50% off. So that for me was a perfect opportunity. I debated. I didn't know whether to send an extra email or not and bug people. But it's like, you know what? I would want to know if I found, there was a sale and there's 3 clips at 50% off, if I was on the fence about ordering. So I did send that out, and I got, I think it was 7 additional orders just from that last day email letting them know about those 3 clips that were on sale. So I was like, okay, that was worth it. Nobody complained and nobody unsubscribed, so that was okay that I sent that extra email. Okay. So then you want to see who all earned, who got the grand prize and who all earned a microfiber bag prize, and then include those in handwritten thank yous. Those in a day when people get very few good things in the mail, right? Very few personal letters. This is very effective as well. Just showing you really appreciate them. Thanks for participating, right? It's really powerful. And again, just show gratitude, right? Just be so thankful that they participated, whether they ordered or not. Just for participating, just show them gratitude. That's huge. So, that's a lot of stuff to go through. And again, these the scripts are all written for you, just for you to tweak a little bit with your personal info or your own style or whatever you want to do. And it's all set for you to go. So it's just finding that enthusiastic hostess. And if you want to get started by just using your own customer list, feel free to do that as a practice. Again, it may not be as effective as using a hostess, but it still gives you great practice, and it could probably bring in a lot of your show customers online. They'll become your email subscribers now, and if they become registered on the Lila Rose website, they're going to receive communication from them as well. And this is really going to help you start building up those monthly repeat online orders, which really gives your business a strong foundation, right? So you're not having to find new customers every month, but you're building that base of just loyal, raving fans, right? Which is really huge, who come back and order again and again. So if you can find those people, that's amazing. But it all starts with having a great relationship with them, getting to know them, having that, who they are and how you can help them, and they can get to know you and trust you. So that's big as well. So I really encourage you guys to just do this. I hope it may seem a little confusing or complicated, but it's really not. It's really simple. It's really step by step. Anybody can do this. So I just really encourage you to jump in and do it, because it really could be a game changer for your business. And I just really want you guys to give it a try. Try it several times. Don't just try it once, but see what you learned from the first one, and then improve it and do a second one, improve it, to a third one, right? And as you can see, you can get hostesses from the participants in your previous treasure hunt. So it can just snowball into this bigger thing. So I hope you guys are excited. If you have any questions, you can just post them in the 5-day treasure hunt event on Facebook. And we can all be doing this together. And we keep learning new things that we share, and we keep updating that course too, because we keep thinking of things we forgot or different tips that are helpful. So just thank you so much. I can't wait. I'm just excited for you guys. I can't wait for you to try this and see how it works and see how it can grow your business. All right. Bye, guys.